Well, it's a role-playing game where you take on the role of a small character who develops in the world. Like, he starts out as a weak character who can't really do too much, just kill a couple owls and beasts and stuff like that. And it's his progression to become like a hero status. So it's his leveling up, becoming more powerful, going through doing these quests for all sorts of factions, depending on what race he is. And when he finally hits level 60, he's a hero amongst the tribe. Like, everybody reveres him. You join a guild, you become part of something that's actually progressing in the game and actually doing something. It's the best I could describe it. There's people who play probably about 20 hours a day. They only get like 4 or 5 hours of sleep, if that. And they just sit there with energy drinks. Like the one guy, while I was up at EB for launch day of Burning Crusade, one of the old customers that I used to see in the store all the time, he actually said that, I was talking to him in the lineup, and he said that he got some drink, so I figured he got some beer or alcohol or something like that so he could get plastered while playing the game. But then he's like, oh no, I didn't get any beer, I got Rockstar energy drinks. And he actually had 8 Rockstar energy drinks sitting in his car, which is a ridiculous amount. Because those things, they only suggest you drink 1 at a time, like 1 per day. So yeah, people like that are a little bit more into it than I am.
So how commonplace are people like that?
I'm not sure. I'd say in the lineup of about 150 that were there, I'd say not even half, like I'd say about 50 or less, so less than a third of the people that were there would be those gamers that would play like 20 hours a day, 25 hours a day, maybe even like 24 hours a day. So I don't think so. Because they don't want, I don't think they really want people to play 24 hours a day, because I pay the same subscription that they do. Like, it's not like they get more money from that person than they do from me. Or even a person who jumps on, like there's people who jump on just on the weekend and play 2 or 3 hours a day on the weekend. They're paying the same amount of money that the people who are playing 24 hours are. So I don't think they're specifically targeting those people and exploiting those people. It's unfortunate that there are people out there like that, but there's nothing really they can do. Like, they could put a timer on, like you could only play 6 hours a day, but I guarantee those people would go out and buy 3 more copies so they could play like 4 different characters as opposed to just 1 character the whole time. And then that way Blizzard would be, like, people would see that as capitalizing, even though they're trying to limit the amount of play. But then they'd be making more money in turn because those people buy more than 1 account and play more than 1 account. So it's really hard to say. It's really hard to say how they could actually do that, like how they could make it so that these addicted people wouldn't stay addicted, like would just stop playing after 4 hours a day, but there's really not much they can do.
Yeah, well...